We're here today at the practice of Australia's top medical expert on tick allergy, Associate Professor Dr. Cheryl Van Noonen, and she's going to show us the right way to remove a tick. If you think you've been bitten by a tick, what are the things you shouldn't do?
Firstly, if you are in a tick endemic area, don't scratch anything you can't see because it could be a tick. If you do have a tick, don't disturb the tick because she'll squirt allergen into you. And if you do have a tick, kill the tick where it is and then she can't squirt allergen into you.
Well, Dr. Van Noonen, I think I have got a tick biting me. What should we do?
Well, let's kill the ticks. There we go. Pop your arm up, Simon. So this looks like a nymph stage. So for the larval stage, the larvae from the tick about 1 millimetre, the nymphs are about 2 millimetres. They look like a little black splinter. So this one's a nymph. And for those, we would use Lyclear, which is permethrin cream. We'd squeeze a blob up and then we'd just touch it to the tick. Don't squash it onto the nymph because the nymph can still give you mammalian.
So we don't rub it in?
Don't rub it in. Leave the thing to die 1 to 3 hours and that should be dead, and then you should be able to just shave it off. Now for the adult tick,
a big tick,
if you're a child under 4, we'd still use the Lyclear. But if you're over 4, we'd use a freezing agent, such as you'd use for warts or skin tags, available over the counter in pharmacies again, i.e. without a prescription. Then we'd get about ½ centimetre above the tick and freeze it. And we do that 5 times to make sure she is thoroughly frozen.
So 5 squirts, just like the one you did?
Just like the one we did. So then she's thoroughly frozen, but she still has the allergen in her, so you can't squeeze that tick. So for the nymphs, dab it, don't grab it. For the adults, freeze it, don't squeeze it. If the tick has to be removed, then you do it with fine-tip surgical forceps, not household tweezers, because household tweezers are tick squeezers. Then you'll come in very carefully and pull up in one movement. If you can't do that, seek medical help. If it's near the eyes or the genitals, seek medical help.
And I'd imagine it would be sensible that if you've been bitten to make a note, maybe in the diary, and over coming weeks, if you had any unusual symptoms of any type, see a doctor?
Perfect.